Good morning, everyone. Here's another video from the battered and abused through narcissism. Just trying to educate everybody and hopefully help some people out. That's all I want to do. So today I want to talk about, let's just talk about the love bombing. So in the starting of a relationship, most relationships, you guys like each other, it's new, so it's exciting and all that, but except for with a narcissist, it is amplified. Like they are just head over heels, and you are the most handsome and most beautiful thing that they've ever seen in your life or in their life, and they're ready. They're ready to commit and be with you and all that stuff. And it's all lies. I mean, they might seem like they believe it, because they do at first. They just think the world of you and all that. But in the end, they have, they have expectations of what they want out of you. They have, a plan. So that being said, for me, I was an over-the-road truck driver. I used to train new drivers how to drive over the road correctly, safely, and legally. And I was fresh out of a relationship with 2 kids. And I met my wife on Facebook, even though she was my neighbor for years across the street from me, but I never talked to her. I only talked to her dad. So when we started talking, we hit it off. We talked for a whole month, and even then, she was telling me that I was handsome when I was almost 400 pounds, and she was like 125. So that's the first red flag. Like, yes, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But if you know, like, your flaws, and you know you're heavy set, and you know your worth and all that, if you have somebody that you know is out of your league and they're gaslighting you with you're handsome and this and that and blah 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 blah, as much as it feels good, I know it does, it made me feel amazing, so good, because I was fat, I was huge, and her telling me I was handsome and that, it made me feel amazing. But it wasn't real, because it didn't last. It didn't last long at all. It was, as soon as I moved in, I was working 70 hours a week driving local truck, and she would get mad because when I would get home, it was my turn to take care of the kids. But then when she would get home from work, no, that was her time. She didn't want kids, she didn't want nothing. Everything turned real fast, and then it turned into she was attacking the kids all the time, and then I would deliberately piss her off just to get the attention off the kids because of what she was doing outside of our family. And I didn't figure this stuff out until it was later, but when a narcissist is upset and they come home upset, it's because somebody that they were going after, such and such, either broke it off with them, irritated them with what they said, or something. Somebody else pissed them off, and they take it home to you. They take it out on you. They tell you everything that person made them feel, and they put it on you. And it's happened to me so many times that now I know for sure what it was. Like, she cheated on me, and the guy was like, no, I just wanted a piece, and she wanted more because she was trying to get rid of me, and she wasn't getting it, so she came home and took it out on me after she had sex with somebody else. So it's bad. Like, she doesn't think she's in the wrong. She never has. And then we build a house together. Like, this house, you can see that the ceiling's not finished, yes. This house is just shy of 5,000 square foot. It was supposed to be 9 bedrooms, 6.5 bathroom, because we married. She already had 5 kids. I had 2, and then we had 1 together. So 8 kids all together. And then she threw me out of my house. Because she thinks that she deserves everything. Because she, like all narcissists, they are spoiled, rotten brats. And they will come up with anything to get what they want. So just remember that. You are dealing with a grown child. A child that thinks that everything is theirs. So just think about that. Think about it. So if you want a child to do what you want, what do you have to do? You know, like, you have to hold their hand and get them to understand. Well, not narcissist. The only way to combat a narcissist is really to be psycho. You have to, all the stuff that they were making you feel and everything, you have to put it back on them. Really, I mean, that is the only way I'm getting anywhere right now, everyone, is you gotta understand, like, I am back in my house. She's not here. None of my kids are here. My son's at school. I just took him. But the only reason why I'm here is because I have rights, and she doesn't think I do. But even though she's threatened my life and all that, I don't care. I don't care. If she sends somebody to this house to kill me, so be it. I don't even care. At least I'm home. And at least I stood up. And that's what it's come down to. That's how bad a life with a narcissist is they think in their head that they just deserve everything and for nothing. So I have to stand up and take back what's mine, so I don't have another man living in my house, sleeping in my bed. Not having it. Especially because my son sleeps right, like there's not even a door. There's curtains. And she wants to bring another man into my house. No. So, lesson today, narcissists are just little spoiled brats in an adult body. They weren't able to develop, right? I feel they weren't able to develop empathy because of the way they were raised. You know, they had parents, like, for instance, in this case, her father is what I call the master narcissist. He is so grandiose, and everyone's got to love him, otherwise he just doesn't care. Like, I've sat there and seen multiple phone calls, people locked out of their houses because he's a locksmith, and he just doesn't care. He's like, I don't feel like going out. Or, I'm opening a beer, I'm not going nowhere. No. If you have a service, like, you need to have a service. It's insane. And I'm glad that their first daughter, they adopted out because they were so young, they got rid of her or whatever, but she's an amazing woman. She really is. She's a teacher, she's raised her kids right, she's still with her husband after so many years. And she got adopted by these 2 parents, and I've met them. Been to their house for a Christmas party years ago, and they are amazing people. They really are. And to see the difference, and knowing that the fact that my wife is the way she is because of her parents. And that is a hard pill to swallow because you can't fix it. You cannot fix it unless she knows what, like, she does know what she's doing, but unless she wants to fix her, no narcissist is even gonna try because they're afraid of accountability. They will not be accountable for their actions. They just can't be. Nope. Just like a child. So, that being said, I know I have been following a narcissist on YouTube that he's an amazing man. I don't care if he's hurt people in the past. At least he's doing it right now. He is explaining narcissism from a narcissist aspect, and it is truly a godsend. It really is. This man, I can't remember his name, but I'm sure if you guys are keeping track of narcissist videos and all that, you've seen him. He has a girlfriend and stuff, and she's been on his videos once or twice I've seen, and it's just amazing. It's amazing the knowledge he brings out, and you know, I want to give my point of view because I've been beaten down so deep into the ground, and now that I'm crawling back out, I gotta let it out. So if you guys are getting anything off of this and enjoy it, you know, subscribe, throw a comment, like, whatever. I don't know much about the YouTube thing. I'm just getting into it, so I just want to help people. That's all. That's all I want. I just want people to know that they're not alone. It's the hardest thing to get over is to know you're not alone. You're really not. And that's really what narcissists put into you, is that you're screwed. Without them, you're nothing. And that's not true. You are everything. And don't ever think any different. Don't let anybody tell you any different, because you are worth so much. You're priceless. So don't ever let anybody think that you're any less, because you're not.